If there's one thing I love about being in Southern California is that every day is 71 degrees and it never ever rains. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Trevor Jones. I spent 18 years in Hollywood editing creative content for companies like Marvel and Disney, and just over a year ago I became a full-time real estate agent and was able to really grow my business using video. Now on this channel, I devote my content to helping other realtors like you grow your businesses using video. In today's video, we're going to talk about getting started. Sometimes you feel like you're not ready and that life doesn't give you what you want, or you don't have the tools you need to get started doing things. Like today, I would have loved a beautiful sunny day, but I've got rain, so instead I'm making a video in the rain and doing stuff like
I'd run 1,000 miles if I could run with you.
A lot of agents are really hesitant to start making video because A, they don't know where to start, and B, they don't think they have the right equipment. Well, let me address B first. If you have one of these, you have all the equipment you need to make stellar videos. A smartphone, iPhone, Google Pixel, Android, doesn't matter. Most of them have 4K, slow motion. The sound is great if you're talking, relatively close to the mic like this. You can make amazing videos using just your iPhone. You don't need a fancy camera. You don't need fancy lights. You don't need a fancy mic. What you need to do is show up and just start. So the first thing is use the equipment you already have, whether it's a cell phone or you happen to have a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. Just start with what you have. The other problem people have is getting ready to get ready. They feel like, well, I need to be a little more polished, a little more practiced. I'm really not comfortable on camera. The best way to overcome all of those obstacles when you first start out is to simply just start. But you say, Trevor, I don't even know what button to push how to start. Well, let me show you. Here's the button you push. You break out your iPhone and you put it in video mode and you push that button right there and you start recording. Now, you don't need to create edited content that's got music and sound effects and special effects. All you need to do is show up on camera and talk to your audience like you're talking to a regular person. Talk to your potential buyers and sellers. My number one tip for starting to create video content for your target audience is to get on Instagram stories. If you don't have Instagram stories, if you don't have Instagram, download Instagram right now and create Instagram stories. I have a couple tutorials about using Instagram stories right here. That's where you should start because you can create 15-second videos that go away in 24 hours, and it's a great way to practice. It's okay to be raw. It's expected to be raw. It doesn't need to be polished and professional with great lighting and sound and music. It just needs to be you. Start with Instagram stories. When you've done maybe 2 Instagram stories per day for a couple of weeks, it's like, okay, I can talk to a camera. It's like talking to a person. Think about that person you're going to talk to, and then upgrade a little bit and just break out your phone, stick it in front of you on your desk, sit in front of a window so the light's kind of pretty, and frame it properly. Just quick tip, keep your head like near the top of the frame like mine is here. You don't want to do this or this for Instagram stories or any video. You want to keep it framed, or better yet, you can go off to the side, a little more artistic. If you got something here to offset you, that stuff doesn't matter too much. What's really important is that you let the car pass by so you don't hear the sound of the car as you're watching me record in my front yard. What's most important is that you start creating content. Now, here's what I suggest. In a class that I teach, I suggest that once per week, once you're comfortable on Instagram stories, once a week, go live on Facebook. I know it's terrifying. Here's why. Number one, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, they all love live video. They promote it more than any other kind of content. So the boost you get from social media is the first reason to go live. The second reason is once you're done, you just click upload and you're done. There's no need to edit, add music, sound effects, do anything fancy, have a fancy camera, nothing. Just go live for 1 minute once a week at a regular time and talk to your target audience. But Trevor, what do I say? Well, there's a bunch of videos that I've made that talk about the things you should talk about in your videos. Here's one right here. One basic idea is to talk about what the market's doing right now and how that affects you personally. The reason that you create video content is to create a personal connection with your audience. So just do a tiny bit of research, figure out what's going on, talk about how it's impacting you personally, and just go live once a week for a minute. And I promise, you'll be the only agent in your entire market doing that. You'll get more comfortable, and later on, you can, maybe go to creating more edited content. But this is an amazing way to start creating content. Instagram stories, then Facebook Live, talking about things that are happening in your market, or talk about things that you know about, answering questions that your clients ask. You're an agent, you've been doing this for a long time, they all ask the same question. Just go, hey, today we're going to answer some questions for you, such as, what's earnest money? How much is it? Do I get it back? Answer questions that you know your audience already wants to know about, and be yourself. Don't be the news reporter. Don't be all stiff and perfect and wearing the suit. I mean, if you wear a suit all the time, that's fine. I show up on videos like this now. I used to wear a suit when I did my videos, but it wasn't me, it wasn't genuine. Be the genuine you and connect with your audience. So those are my tips for getting started creating video content. The other thing is, creating video content is fun. It's so much more fun than making cold calls, and I believe way more effective, especially in the long term. And if you haven't done it already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss out on future content where I'll teach you to grow your business using video the way I have. I can't wait to see what you create.